Who everyone, it's the Drunken Dragons D&D podcast thingy. We finally got our full cast, and after some interruptions, it's mostly been me being tore up from the floor up half the time. We are back to do this week 2. So does anyone want to do like a recap, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, that's the DM's job.
I mean, it is.
Look, I'm just here to play the game.
Yeah, you as the DM have assumed all responsibility for continuity.
I realize that. I'm simply giving one of you a chance to put your own storytelling flair on it before I do.
I'm just going to
do it. It'll make you happy.
I'm only going to correct you when you're wrong.
Okay, I'll run us through it.
Okay.
So, 3 of us found ourselves in a deep, dark pit. I did this really awesome, gymnastics move to escape, and just barely by the tips of my fingers missed the grate, got pissed on, and then, but luckily someone let down a rope and finally let us escape. Lucius Night Moon over here, seduced the shit out of some dude, mind fucked the hell out of him. Then, what's his feck over here?
Fuck boy.
Yeah, exactly. Smashed some dude's face in before, and then we got a whole bunch of free shit, hopped on a caravan, rode across the desert for a couple of days. I got shit-faced on the drive. Lucius seduced a couple of the slave owner people, and we ended up at the king's palace. We go inside. Fuck boy over here has sex with 6 different women.
Hey,
and
it was 5.
Yeah,
5.
It's 5.
5 different women. Goes limp on the last one and totally disappoints. Then the king comes back and says, "Oh, I have a mission for all of you guys, and I'm throwing some mistress, lady, cousin, somebody, friend is tagging along with you."
Mistress, cousin. Are we in Arkansas?
Yes, she's a sister cousin apparently.
Good to know.
Well, you're a king. You can do whatever you want.
So you guys, God damn it, you guys kept saying king, but it would actually be
not that kind of kingdom.
A sultan.
I need to remember how to take away people's drawing privileges. Or we'll just say it so no one could see it. Labyrinth, would you like to introduce yourself as the party is breaking its fast the next morning in the, I don't know, the same sex pit that everyone ate last night in, I guess.
You mean the sex pit that you dropped us into?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
So everyone's at the table eating, and you walk into the room. What do we see?
What do we see? I didn't actually think. Dark elf, fine clothing, not exactly put together very well.
What does that mean?
Fine clothing.
You can't play yourself. That's cheating.
Got him.
Hair's messy, makeup's kind of smeared. Draw your own conclusions from that.
So then, as soon as you walk
And
in, Sultan has his head in his hand, and he's just, can you not be remotely presentable when we have guests? Is it that hard?
I'm wearing a dress.
Barely. Your aunt sent you to me with such high hopes, and yet here we are. I have a job for you, dear one. These fine fellows over here and their little friend are going to be doing some business for me, and I need you to go along with them to protect my investment.
You want me to go with them?
Yes, I would like for you to make yourself useful and go remove that stain on our trade routes to the south and try to make it back alive. I would be so heartbroken if you didn't.
I'm sure. Since I'm getting lumped in with them,
What do you
my
mean?
name is Labyrinth.
So,
What?
is anyone going to say anything back? Are we all stuffing our faces too much in the morning?
I'm just kind of asleep. I would think that I'm very tired after my escapades last night.
Roll Constitution to find out.
Yeah, let's roll let's see how much of a wuss I am right now.
You're awake enough.
Oh yeah, okay. So all I caught from this was girl and job.
I mean, that's really all there is to catch in this.
There's what else is there to life, really?
Yeah.
For you, STDs.
Excuse me, but the devil created STDs. He doesn't catch them. Oh my dear, are you okay? Do you need a doctor?
Not yet.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to. Where are the girls that want to? If there's any girls at the bar, I want to bang them.
Yeah. All right. All right. So that. Okay. So I'm waking up. We're back in like the orgy room, right? That's where we woke up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where food was served.
Okay. Okay. I assume I slept with the king last night, right?
The Sultan, yes.
The Sultan. Okay, so I banged the 5 people, the 5 chicks or dudes, whatever. We're not really discriminatory here. In the orgy room, and then I banged the Sultan, and so now I'm back in the
banged
orgy.
You, to be fair.
Well, tomato. Okay.
You got laid. That's what matters, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like stop being such a negative Nancy here, Mr.
Yeah,
PM.
come on. You just
Like,
don't understand us fuckboys.
Yeah, you don't understand the life, bro. Like,
yeah,
The fuckboy life.
I know, like
bro.
that's how I knew when fuckboy over here was saying something his girlfriend wasn't going to be happy about, because he always had to look over to her and make sure she wasn't throwing something at him. That's what he did the last game.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look over at the dog.
Oh, so she's so mad at you that she won't
Look.
let you play with her around now.
No,
Look at her. She's just so mad. Look at her.
No, that's a straight alpha move right there. Calling your girlfriend the dog, like, jeez, man. Like, damn, I underestimated you, fuckboy.
No, what you don't realize is the dog is his girlfriend.
Yeah,
bit
just move my
ruled
computer
him.
from part to part in the house. That way you
Oh.
think I'm going between different places. There actually is no girlfriend. I live alone. And by alone, I mean my mom's basement. You know, the usual.
With his dog.
With my dog. Say hi, Zelda.
And I think it's cool that he named his dog after the character that tries to save the princess in all those games.
The ultimate twist here is the dog's actually a boy.
Plot
So let's go
twist.
do this quest and let's change subjects. I'm
Oh.
not. Let's just, let's move on.
So, are there? Because I have to stay true to character, obviously. Sticking to character is very important in this game. So let's see. Are there any? Is there anybody that is remotely attractive and of interest that are a breakfast buffet?
Interest? No. Attractive?
Well,
Yes.
It seems like the staff this morning is deliberately designed to make you not want to tarry here too much longer.
So we're going to call that a challenge.
Yikes. Let's do this fucking layout for today.
All right, so let's see here. Persuasion. Let's see. Is anybody feeling a little bit flirty?
No.
Nope. Okay.
The eunuchs in the room are not feeling flirty.
Fucking Sultan. Of course. What is wrong with your father, uncle, or whatever the hell he is?
Your uncle.
Cousin.
Yeah. What is up with your?
And after last night, I'm sure he doesn't want to share.
I'm gonna rise from the table. Come on, harlots. Let's go.
Lead the way,
I'm
fuck boy.
Go.
Oh yeah, since now we're on mission, can I have all of my rogue items that I wanted from my inventory?
Oh yes.
Okay, good.
You are given basically full reign of an armory, with respect to, like, you're not going to be able to get plate mail because it's the desert and we're not playing that game here.
I want a bottle of infinite air.
No.
Why not?
Because that's not something the armory would have.
It's something they should have. I need that and a bag of holding and 12 caltrops, and you'll understand why later. You just need to give me these items.
Is this some like weird BDSM like fantasy you have?
No, this is
what it sounds.
son. I was playing D&D before you were born. This is from real world experience on the necessity of items in D&D.
So you totally persuade them that if they had those items, they would give them to you. They are persuaded.
Well, I'm glad they feel. I'm glad they're feeling the heat. Y'all's mage needs to get on this.
I mean, you're traveling with one. Have her do it.
I don't even know how you make those. I just use them for my own nefarious purposes.
Conjure all the tasty noms.
Yeah. Can I get mage food, please?
Can you drop table? Oh shit, wrong game. So anything within reason that you guys want out of the armory before you go?
I want a rapier, short bow, arrow, burglar's pack, dagger, thieves' tools, 1,000 ball bearings, 10 feet of string, 2 flasks of oil, 1 backpack, 5 candles, 1 crowbar, 1 hammer, 1 pin, 1 hooded legend.
A fucking rogue's pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I don't need every item.
And I want
because you said arrow, you get exactly 1 arrow.
That is not acceptable. I also see. I want the bag of holding so I can have my battering ram.
No.
What about my 20-foot ladder?
if you want to carry it, there's going to be penalties for that.
That's why I need the bag of holding.
You got to just traveling, and the guy in front of you just walking with a fucking ladder going both ways.
Okay, well then I guess let's go travel so I can seduce whoever we need to and marry into a royal family and end this feud immediately.
Code Bonobo has a good point. You could just get a grappling hook.
I think a grappling hook's on there. I do want a grappling hook. No, I don't. I definitely want a grappling hook. Okay, I'm adding that on there.
Okay.
Steve, I would like just like the normal Dungeoneer's pack.
Okay.
Longsword, shield, studded leather. I guess I don't know.
It's probably about as heavy as you're going to get away with in the desert.
And I've already gone through and put all that stuff in.
Okay.
For my character.
Anyone else want any kind of standard items? Ladies? I think you might want to get some sunscreen because the minute you go out in the desert with those,
I'm looking. I have no idea.
Having some problems.
Man,
She's clearly having latency issues. Sorry.
Parasol. Thank you very fucking much.
You're gonna wear a parasol?
Carry a parasol.
All right, Laura. Anything that you want to get?
I am royalty. Thank you.
A dagger and a bow.
Okay. Specific kind of bow?
I'm gonna carry a dagger.
Like a wooden longbow.
Okay. Yeah. So outside of Eric's crazy requests, everything in there sounds fine. We'll just keep going, and you can all assume that you were given it.
And some rope.
Yeah, I am never going to assume that you guys don't have rope if you've been somewhere to resupply. That's just such a basic thing to me.
Giggity.
Except me, I'm just taking a dagger and a parasol.
And a parasol.
Yeah, you know, these. Exactly. Burn these puppies, you know. Been sunburned before. It does not feel good.
All right. So you guys are given.
In other words, don't go fishing without putting sunscreen under the t-shirt.
Hey, babe, I need you to drop and come back in because your latency is really bad. And if you've got any other programs open, close them, please. I'm going to kill a couple, too, just to keep our latency down. There we go.
Hey, fuckboy, are you cradling your dog like a baby?
Yes.
And he's just sitting there with his paws up, just like this.
Yeah, that's how she likes to lay while I'm on the computer, if she's in my lap.
See, you don't have a girlfriend. That's your girlfriend.
I'm a baby girl. It's almost time for her treat.
Oh, her treat, huh?
Yeah.
See, you're just making it worse for yourself.
Hey, I love my dog.
All right. Hopefully the latency cleared up a little bit. So he gives you each a camel and a spare to carry things with. And they are giving you a couple, like 2 more camels to pull a cart that's just trade supplies. You're going down kind of disguised as merchants. And your target is going to be this the wells of Nin Korith. I actually wrote these down this time. So to remind everyone, you are being sent to eliminate Curran, who is the
I believe it's pronounced cumin.
no, it's Curran. I went back and listened just to make sure. You are being sent to eliminate or get him out of the business of slowing the slave trade by any means necessary.
So we're making sure the king can still sell slaves. That's what you're telling me.
Yes. These elves have been greatly interfering in the practice lately.
Ah, elves. Elves are my favorite.
Gross.
They all look like women, anyways.
That's like yikes for me, bud.
All right, so
most I probably do.
Oh, also my dog is now laying like this, in case you're wondering. She's no longer being cradled.
what was it? Oh, right. So this is about a 30-mile trip. I want you to tell me about how fast you're going to be traveling. You are going to be able to travel for about 8 hours, mostly at night, because it's going to be too hot the further south you go. So you're actually not leaving until dusk on today.
What are the trade supplies that we're bringing with us?
Cloth, spices, basic stuff.
Okay, good. So I'm going to hop in the back of the one with all the cloth, and I'm going to assemble myself a nice little bed, and I'm just going to go to sleep on it and stay there. Dealing with these wild animals, that's just not my thing. I'm much more civilized than that.
So they did give you a driver, and he just shrugs and ties your camel into the harness and is now leading a team of 3 to take the pressure off of him, I guess. I don't know how cameling works.
Is the driver attractive?
No. At this point,
another one of the king's specialty eunuchs. How does he find all of these eunuchs?
Well, I mean, he's in the slave trade, so how do
He
you
creates them.
Yeah, Miss Uncle Father over here. Like, where does your Uncle Father find these eunuchs? Has he been saving them for me all of this time?
He creates them.
Is that his thing, or is that your thing? Is that what you desire?
Absolutely not. I prefer mine a little more lively, thank you.
more lively?
Whack.
Once you get a little tired, I've got a perfect spot for you. And I go in the cat. And you always got to leave him wanting more. That's rule number 1 for flirting. So I go right into my, just stay right there. Roll over and go to sleep.
Oh, dog, you're fucking heavy. Fuck off.
And I'm most likely snoring.
Is that one always odd?
That's usual behavior for him.
Uh-huh.
You have no idea.
So
He'll screw anything with 2 legs.
about how
Probably anything with 4.
if you push, you can get there in 1 travel cycle, but it's going to cause exhaustion, 1 point of exhaustion for all of you.
I did the math. A camel travels 5 kilometers in 1 hour. Okay.
Is it a fully laden camel in the middle of the summer traveling through the
Look,
Sahara?
man, I just fucking. Yeah,
Is it an
sure.
African camel or an
Camels don't
Asian
really-
camel?
don't
That's a
really
fair
know.
point.
All right, look, we'll take we'll go for like 4 hours rest and then go the rest of the way. You happy, Steve?
All right, so you're gonna
No,
spread this out.
fuck boy, you're supposed to say it. What is the average speed velocity of a laden African camel?
Oh God.
So your camels, you can go one day and pick up a point of exhaustion forever, except for Numbnuts, who's lying in the back, I guess. You go 2 days, which gives you the possibility of an encounter, and it gives you the possibility of an encounter, but you don't take any negatives.
I vote encounter.
I say we should take 3
Well,
days
I
for
am
this
not going to
trip.
push exhaustion. Thank you.
Why are you guys in
I'm-
such a hurry?
I'm not in any
Alright.
hurry. Listen,
Honestly, the
I
less
enjoy
I'm
my
around
time
you,
with just me, my camel,
more
and the
likely I'm
night
not to
desert
get
air.
raped,
It's nice
so.
and cool.
I say we take 3 days.
2 days.
Maybe there's an oasis. Maybe there's a bar.
I mean,
You know,
this
maybe
is the next oasis that you're traveling to.
yeah. So we don't need to be in a huge hurry. I mean, day 3, is that going to be the weekend? Is there going to be a party going on? Like, we have to really think outside the box here. Because obviously, it's much more important to screw up the entire story than it is to actually accomplish to follow the recommendations that we've been given.
Oh.
So 2 days. Everybody agree? Yeah.
I think the 2-day journey would work.
Excellent.
All right.
He's sleeping anyway. He doesn't matter.
Okay. So you pause to camp for the first evening. Are you going to set a watch?
I will
watch?
take
You mean like-
first watch.
Between those 3, I'm getting my much-needed rest. Thank you. Beauty sleep is necessary.
I heard the pretty one needs to take a nap.
Alone.
I don't need to sleep much.
I was talking about fuckboy. I was not talking about you.
Wait, aren't you fuckboy in this scenario though? Also, I'm taking first watch.
Much.
All right.
Oh.
Is
Well, we
anyone-
know he's interested in.
Is anyone else taking any other watches?
I mean, I'll take a watch shift. I don't need much sleep.
Okay. Do you want 2 or 3, or do you want to try to do both?
I can take 2 and 3.
Okay. Give me a Constitution check.
What do I roll?
Just click Constitution.
Oh. Hold on. Did it work?
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
It's not working. Oh, probably because it's open in a different screen. Maybe. There it goes.
Ooh.
Wait, it didn't work?
What?
Clicked on it.
What?
There it
There
goes.
you go. Oh, you are just fine on.
Again, flopping it out there.
Okay.
I love you, Andrew.
Okay. Who had first shift? That was Fuckboy, right?
Me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We actually are gonna have to. Okay, so leave the fucking map alone for a few minutes because I actually have to.
Gonna have to specify.
Okay.
You're gonna have to start specifying which fuckboy we're talking about.
Fuckboy Prime. Fuckboy Prime has first watch.
And I'll be elder fuckboy. How about that?
Where is the...
As long as I can keep you two separated.
Oh,
Well, or I can be the original fuckboy. But you have to pronounce it like that. It's like the
Well, you are.
Ohio State.
Oh God.
I don't think she's gonna get that joke. She's not much of a sports fan.
I don't think a lot of people that
I know
watch
enough about
Twitch
it.
know about sports.
What's this sports ball?
Yo, I fucking love sports ball. My favorite is when they're on the ice and they're trying to make baskets, and you shout Kobe, and you get the touchdown. And Tiger Woods is my favorite player. He's really good on the Philadelphia Dolphins. The Stanley Cup final over in Brazil, 10 out of 10. Great game.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, that's Elfie.
What?
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, this even has. I didn't know you could draw that stuff.
Dragonborn.
Oh, I didn't know you could draw useful things.
I thought it was just for porn.
Yeah, I thought it was just for writing dicks out for Harambe.
Why are there no useful
Doesn't actually.
Dragonborn pictures?
Hey, they are, but they're just premium.
Yeah, like there's not even something that's remotely look.
Whack.
Did you seriously make a clown?
I believe that's called a dark elf.
It's
There we go. That's you. That's you, Noah.
That's not what it looks like.
Nani, the fuck is this? I'm disgusted.
Is it a frog? It looks like a frog on
No,
skates.
it's an airship.
Whatever.
And then we've got a Gano.
It looks like a frog on skates.
It looks like a frog on skates.
This is a frog on skates.
I'm just waiting for Iron Man to fly
Mine
out of
looks
it.
like
and,
a-
That is the
Um,
perfect gnome
yeah.
right there.
that is a penis. That is not a gnome.
It's a caterpillar. It's close enough. She shape-shifted into a caterpillar.
And she would too.
And then
Yeah, thinking about gnome shapeshifting, in one game I had a gnome transform into a fucking T-Rex. It was awful.
there's the devil that's sleeping in the
Nice.
wagon.
No, excuse me. If you read my bio, it says I am definitely not the devil.
Had a changeling shapeshift into a.
Okay, so give me. Sorry that took so long. Give me a perception check, Noah.
That one.
He's the bat.
I'm the devil. I'm not Dracula. Jesus.
Okay, you did not hear them.
Wait, I think that's a moth. Better than looking like a clown with a gag. I thought you were. Oh my god. Thanks, Cloudy.
All right. So they don't get surprise on you, but you hear something behind you, stand up and turn around, and there's an elf like in melee distance already. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Ow.
Yeah. He's the only person awake.
Yeah, I don't have control over my character, by the way. I can't move my frog on wheels. That's a
Oh no, I'm not. I'll do it later. Because we're not going to stay with these. I'll
Hold on.
between now and the next game, I'll actually do a thing for you guys.
Cool.
You're gonna. Oh,
How do
So
I
you
roll
roll-
initiative?
so you go first.
Oh.
It is your turn first.
So it's just those two.
There's 3. You can see one kind of moving up
Direct
behind the
towards
wagon.
the
All
side?
right, I wanna move here, and I'm gonna attack that one.
I think.
Okay. Right. That doesn't count though because your initiative hasn't been called yet.
What the fuck?
Okay. Give me an attack roll. Okay, that hits.
Oh,
Mad
Jesus.
big dick energy right there.
BDE.
Give me. I don't know what the 7 + 6 is.
So do you want
damage.
to do it how we normally do crit? Max plus roll?
Yeah, that's how I do. That's how I do it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what do I roll as a D8?
I mean, your
plus
minimums
four?
are probably still going to be enough to crush this one elf.
12 plus a D8. So 12 plus 7, 19 damage.
Yeah, that one's dead instantly. You gonna do anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. That's it. I'm done.
You're not gonna call everyone else to wake
Don't
up?
wake us up or anything. Fuck that.
Nah.
Okay, everyone else, give me a perception check because you're asleep, but you might have heard the dead. Eric didn't hear it.
Even if you told me I heard it, I would have just rolled back over and went to sleep.
He's just thinking, that dragonborn straight up melted a guard's face off. He's got this.
Yeah, I only wake up if it's something important. It's my superpower. So,
Ooh. Good job,
Elfie is definitely in her beauty sleep right now.
she's dreaming about my gorgeous body.
Gorgeous isn't the word I describe it with.
Hey, fuck boy, you and me are going at it, and you're gonna love it. Just wait.
In game or real life?
Yes.
That's all part of the mystery. That's what makes it fun.
Well,
Eldred, are you gonna roll your perception?
Where's perception?
It is one of the skills.
Yeah, you gotta go to your skills list.
So yeah. Left-hand side, just to the right of the wisdom stat. If you look down, you'll see perception. It's the whole skills chart. It's in alphabetical order.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, none of you woke up. Into their turn. This one steps back from you. It has a bow, I think. I can't tell. It fires a bow at you, though.
Honestly, it looks like a harpoon gun.
Yeah, it's, I had to just make it look different.
Hey, whatever. Oh, it's rolling a D4? A D20 plus 4? Damn.
Yeah, that missed badly. This one moves over and oppose grapple check.
What?
Oh.
Athletics or just strength saving throw?
Athletics is fine.
Fuck!
I mean,
I told you were. I said
not
you were gonna get some. I didn't say it was from me.
So you swing and drop the one that's in front of you, and the next thing you know, someone's grabbing you by the side, and you're getting flipped over their back, landing rather painfully on your elf.
Suplex?
Yeah, it's
Fuck
a
yeah.
side suplex. 6 damage, and you're now prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that would move you actually back here now.
Neat.
So that was a pretty loud attack. So I will give you guys. Well, no, because we'll roll into the next turn and give you another crack. All right. So that does send us to the top of the order. So I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone, give me your perception check to see if you wake up.
Nope, still asleep.
Or it's still asleep.
Do you have to click on this thing every time you try to bring up your sheet? It's kind of a pain.
Wait, you're not an elf, Eric, are you?
I'm a tiefling.
Is
Yeah,
anyone an elf? Elfie's an elf.
Elfie's an elf, isn't she?
So because you're not actually asleep, your DC is going to be a little lower. So you actually wake up. Everyone else is shooting for 15. Elves don't sleep, so they get 10, I guess. Sounds right?
Sure.
Ish? Yeah, why not?
Hey, if you just want to
Yeah.
stay in there, I got this. This is easy.
To meditate.
All right, my turn, Steve.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, half movement to get up,
Okay.
and yeah, we're gonna hit that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Whatever. We're hitting that one.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That hits.
Damn, I rolled like shit.
Yeah, you did.
All right, I'm done.
That one takes like an elbow shot to your face. That definitely hits. For 4 damage. And offhand, same thing. So that hits too. Wow. Oh wait, that was one. Well, whatever, it's fine. For 4 damage again. So you caught 2 elbows for a total of 8 damage. And this one is going to move over here. Actually, going to move all the way into threat range, dropping their bow and drawing a short sword. Does 17 hit you?
Yep.
For 5.
All right.
And that takes us through the turn. Eldred and Lucius can roll to see if they wake up.
Jesus.
You really don't want to get up.
I really don't want to wake up. No. Oh, there we go.
So you can act this round.
Okay.
You wake up and you see your friend, the Dragonborn, is in combat with 2 elves, and he is looking a little rough, I think.
So I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast, and I have a dagger. Can I like run around behind and try to like stab him from the back?
So if you move up this way, you would have enough movement to get there, even getting up. That would put you in flank and behind the elf that side slammed him. So you would get your. Well, no, you're not a rogue. Never mind. You would be able to dagger them with advantage, though.
Okay. Do I have to roll something?
Yeah, roll an attack roll with your dagger. So just click on the dagger.
Okay. So, dagger. And then what do I do?
Nope, that didn't do it. You don't have it on here. Just roll. Where it
D20
says-
plus dex.
Yeah, just roll a d20. Just roll a d20, and we'll figure it out from there. It'll be easy.
Okay.
You missed.
Something.
Roll it again. You're at advantage, actually.
Why didn't it show? Oh, I see right there. D20. Okay. Got it. Do what now?
One more time because you're at advantage. You did hit that time.
That's better.
So roll d4, and then we'll add your dexterity.
Roll D4. Just click on dexterity.
Roll d4.
Roll a d4.
Okay, so you do 4 damage. Right in the butt.
Yeah, because I'm short.
It's the meaty part.
Apparently, we're fighting Forrest Gump.
Okay, so that was you at the bottom of the turn order, and I'm just going to keep you there. So top of the turn order, Noah, one of
All right.
your companions is now helping you.
Neat. So can I go 1 square above that pink? Like I know there's not like room on the map.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then we're gonna breath attack. They will both need to make a dex saving throw.
Are you a cone or a line?
I'm a line.
Aren't you? So you're going to hit Eldred too?
So it would go
Or you're trying to get like
that.
okay, you're trying to get over here.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, we'll aim it just like that. Just like that. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
A wagon, so.
Trying to get it to actually go into the wagon.
Yeah.
Not intentionally, but if it does, it does. You know, whatever.
You're a dick.
You're a dick for not waking up.
You didn't. Nobody said, "Hey, there's bad guys. You could have done something like that." But apparently, nobody just want to clang, clang, clang instead of tally ho.
All right, so this one takes 13. This one takes 7. So the one that's been hit a lot is now bloody and not having a happy time. Okay. Yeah. So you don't get him with your acid, but you do get it on some of the trade goods that you're supposed to be bringing. You ruin about 20% of your trading stock.
Can I do a perception check now and maybe wake up?
Yeah, you can. Well, no, because it's not the end of the turn. It's their turn next. So you went off just to kind of recenter the fight to get them like this. So this one is going to move on the back side of you, and this one's going to move here. And you're going to take swords and elbows again. So elbow, I think that misses, right?
Yep.
Elbow misses
Miss.
again. Sword, that one hits.
That will hit.
For 7 damage.
Where's my character sheet? Nice.
Nice.
1 HP. Fuck you, Steve.
You have 1 left. All right. So end of the turn order. So first I will let Lucius try to roll his thing.
Yes, I finally wake up.
You are awake. half of your movement speed is getting up, but you will be able to take an action.
Oh bloody hell! What the hell is wrong with you? Why is there acid all over my beautiful bed and all of these wonderful trade goods that we're going to use? Can somebody explain to me what is wrong with you people?
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Eldred?
Oh, am I supposed to respond?
Well, it's your turn. You can respond
Okay.
to that if you want, or you can just keep fighting.
Yeah, hold on. Where are the people now?
So we've kind of split the battle
November.
here. You would have
Oh.
been about here in contrast, or maybe even here. So you can easily move and reclaim your flank if that's what you
Okay.
want to do, or you wanted to try something else.
Man.
You could turn into a direwolf and bite one.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
You could heal me, maybe. I don't know.
I
So
highly doubt she took cure wounds, dude.
Whack.
nope. Thought about it.
Fine, I'll
Decided
just touch myself, I guess.
decided I'm not that much of a giver.
Oh, right, you're a paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm taking damage, I touch myself.
I got the dog again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
At least
I
there's
can
no
give him
much being
something
held.
though.
What are you doing?
I can give him good berries.
I mean,
Good berries taste like good berries.
it would be rather difficult in combat. Good berries are for like after combat, typically.
Okay. But he's in my way for what I really want to do. But that's okay. So let me just turn into an animal of some sort.
Okay.
Can I turn into a bat and like fly and hit her in the face?
You have the ability to do that. It just wouldn't really do much.
I'll be back in just a second.
I mean, I guess I could turn into a dire wolf even though it's the middle of the desert.
Well, you've seen one. That's really all that matters. You could also be a giant hyena, which would be a little more. She appears to be talking to someone.
Desert friendly.
Oh, she's dealing with the offspring.
Oh
Sorry,
yes, offspring
You could do like
wrangling.
a dire
is-
jackal or a dire hyena to be a little more flavor.
Oh yeah, okay. Hyenas, because they're so annoying. I hate hyenas. I want to become a hyena because if anything, I'm just going to be freaking annoying.
Okay.
All right,
yeah.
what do I have to roll?
God.
So no, there's no roll. So you turn into a hyena.
Okay.
It's a bonus action for you. So then you move up, and you would get a claw and a bite. So roll a d20 for your claw, and while I try to find giant hyena stats.
Okay.
It is giant hyena, not dire hyena. Okay. Those motherfuckers have sick hit points. Holy shit. So your claw misses. No, it hits. So roll a.
Steve.
Actually, they don't have.
Yeah, giant hyenas only get bites.
Okay, so +5 to hit. You hit. So roll 2d6 plus. Roll 2d6 and we'll add 3, since you're using their stats now.
33.
So 9 damage. That one actually does finally drop. You've nickel and dimed it down enough. And then, Elfie, you are technically in this spot in the turn order if you want to do anything. You can continue doing what you're doing, though.
Good job. I'm staying back here.
Okay, well, she's got some pretty heavy lag again, but it's fine.
Why don't you come join me? The wagon is nice and comfortable, except for this acid.
That's now burned holes through parts of the wood.
You could burn holes through my wood if you'd like, my dear.
Now I'm
It's
just
my turn.
picturing like super hot needles getting jabbed into places.
I mean, kink shame, but also kink same. Is that where you're going with this?
No, go ahead.
Right into burning
So
flesh, but okay.
how's this one looking?
Not touched.
Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't touched it.
I mean, I take that back.
Oh,
It
no,
did.
I-
It actually took an acid blast. It didn't save, so it is actually roughly bloody.
Mainly because I don't remember what shocking grasp does.
Shocking
I
grasp
was
is
sort of
amazing.
preoccupied when I.
Can I do a headbutt to knock him out?
You can try,
Worked
yeah,
the last time.
Athletics?
yeah.
I think that's an accomplishment.
Oh yeah. Keep going down. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Your attack hit, and they then failed their Constitution save. They are knocked out.
Dope.
Bonk.
So I'll just go to the wagon. I'll grab some rope. Kind of look
Okay.
at Lucius, wink, and then walk away, and then tie the elf up.
And now
Oh,
Lucius is suddenly very interested.
Excuse me, young man, but there is nobody being tied up in this camp without me being heavily involved or at least observing. So how dare you try to sneak this past me?
Fine, do it yourself. I'll throw the rope at him.
Oh,
and point
you're
at
only
the elf.
jealous because it's not you being tied up.
Oh, my dear, we'll get there. Don't worry. All right, so obviously I'm very skilled at this. So I'll go ahead and get this. You said this is an elf, right?
Yeah.
We'll get this elf tied up. They have very flimsy limbs. It shouldn't be a big deal.
Hey, however you see fit. I don't know. I mean, he just needs to be tied up so he can't do anything else.
I'll take my 5 minutes to do a natural 20 on it.
Okay.
That's still a thing, right?
There's going to be a lot of DM's discretion here,
Okay.
and that to me that's a rule that still should apply.
Okay. I'm gonna tie him to the back of the wagon. Yeah.
Her, specifically in this case, that one was female.
Like he's gonna be. How do I do that? Send that little ping thingy.
Push and hold.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tie him up right there.
Yeah.
Right there, right out the ass end of the wagon. On the
You mean
outside of the wagon.
Acid end of the wagon. Am I right?
Oh my god!
Acid into the
So-
wagon.
By now,
Father-
all of your acid has burned through into the sand and kind of snipped itself out. So there's like holes in the some of the trade goods, like the cloth and some of the ropes, and there's holes in the wood. And
Well, I'll put the rope through all the little acid holes that he left. Like, reduce, reuse, recycle. This is how we save the planet.
Or the slave trade, whatever you weren't trying to save at that time.
The same difference.
you're all going to hell.
I'll see you there, Steve.
Excuse me,
In
but
the buff.
I don't think you guys are going to be gracing my presence anytime soon.
You're right. Why would I ever want to go to Nebraska? Place sucks.
It does. It's Canada with corn.
But south.
Yeah, it's like we just forgot about it because there's nothing there, and then it's all a bunch of Canadians, but then they woke up one day and 100 years later they're in the United States. Like who the fuck would have known?
At least they have poutine.
Poutine.
Oh yeah, see exactly. Poutine is Canadian, and so if you can get that regularly there, you live in Canada.
Yeah, but you
Right.
don't need a passport to get there.
All I'm saying
Yeah,
is, unlike Unlike those losers in Texas, we actually have the best beef in the world, period. So,
wanna
Fuck
come down here
you.
and say that to my face? Little bitch.
You want to come up here and say that to my face?
or I would say it to your face, but I'd have to get you a fucking chair to stand on a little bit.
Oh, got him.
I wish she had been this froggy earlier. All right, so I'm gonna start slapping this elf. I need him to wake up. I got questions.
She, after a couple slaps, she comes awake with a groan.
Well, good morning, my dear. I believe we have a conversation.
Still
Fuck you.
Oh, is something wrong? I'm feeling a little hungover.
She spits in your face, which probably doesn't bug you.
So where does the spit land?
Like on your cheek below
Oh,
your.
darling, I would not.
So I
do
go just
that.
like this and wipe up all the spit, and then I stare at her and I put it right into my mouth and go, "Oh, wait, 2 fingers." Oh my dear, why would you tease me so?
You're gonna puke.
Are you ready to have a conversation yet?
You are demented.
She just starts staring at you and not saying anything.
Okay, so I look at her and I say, "Tell me, what is it that you desire?"
For you to fuck off.
On a 19 persuasion, come on.
Against a hostile enemy who you just had a combat with?
Yeah. That's how this works.
You're going to need to get a little higher than 19.
Alright, I'm gonna
Well, then
walk over.
Then I'll spend 5 minutes and do a natural.
No, you can't do it on. You can't do that for skills like this. Talking to someone is not something you do better if you spend time talking slower.
Well, while fuckboy scares her, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do like a full search, check pockets, pouches, whatever.
Other than her quiver and sheath, there's nothing on her. This was clearly a raiding party.
What about the anus? Okay, you can hide things up there. I want to check the anus.
Are you checking it thoroughly?
Yes, I am.
Other than a few grunts of protest, you find nothing.
Okay.
I mean, way to be thorough, I guess.
Yeah, you do you, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna the same hand that I used to check the anus. I'm also gonna check her throat. I just want to be 100% sure here that we've gotten everything.
She bites your fingers.
Good on
I
her.
think I avoided that one.
You actually did. She scrapes a little bit of skin, but you get them pulled back before anything really happens.
Oh my dear, we are going to have so much fun when this is all over.
Cloudy, this got weird.
So I'm gonna talk to the elf now.
You can fuck off too, bitch.
I'll make you a deal.
Can't we just kill her and fun?
I mean, we could. Or we can let Lucius have his fun.
I think we know what I'm voting for.
I think we know what
We know what you're voting for.
gonna do.
Schmoopington. Yeah, I bet I do. Give us the information we want. Put you out quick.
Well, no, we don't need to put her out. That's not how you threaten people, clearly. We need a carrot and a stick. So obviously, as you can see, my dear elf friend, if you listen to me and tell us who you are and who you're working for, and then pledge fealty to me for the rest of your life, then your life will be spared. And trust me, we'll have a lot of fun while we're doing this. You know, I've always wanted a companion. You know, I've been debating on names, and I'm a big fan of corn, so I really want a companion named Maze.
Give us what we want, and I'll let you cut his tongue out.
Or you can deal with Mr. Paladin over here. And God, no, I cannot be responsible for what he would do. Yeah.
All this time she's been.
Boom, boom, boom. I don't care, hostile or not. Give me that shit. Give me that shit. Hand it over. Yes.
You even want to know. What is there to know?
Who are you working for? Why are you here? Did
What-
you order the code red?
I'm more of a live wire drinker myself.
A what?
Nothing. It's like we're just slave hunters.
Why are you hunting slaves?
Slaver hunters. Sorry.
Ah, slaver hunters. So you're part of this whole resistance thing, aren't you?
What resistance?
This whole stop the slave trade, yada yada, whatever.
Of course, it's abhorrent.
Well, so perhaps you guys need just a little bit more finesse. Okay, obviously, me and my crew were able to very easily, usurp your raiding abilities. Perhaps we could be of some service to you. I mean, as long as you slaver hunters are not operating on some sort of moral high ground, I assume you get paid, right?
Our needs are taken care of.
Oh, good. I have many needs as well, and as long as there's plenty of you, my needs will always be met.
Does Captain Poopy pissed?
So why don't you just go ahead and take us back to whatever people you are doing, whatever camp you're running. Let's just head on back there and have a conversation. Because if this is your idea of stopping slavery, I can assure you, my dear, as a professional in this field, as a professional slaver, this is never going to accomplish your goals.
You want me to take you back to our city?
Yes, take me to your leader. Clearly, you have one.
He'll kill you. Are you stupid?
No,
No, I agree. Never mind, I agree.
If he
Yes, he is.
If he is half the fighter that you are, clearly we have nothing to be concerned about.
No, you're clearly correct. Let's untie me. I will lead you straight there.
Oh, no, you're not getting it tied. I'm going to relish this for a little bit longer.
You're disgusting.
May I interject here?
Yes, father, uncle, please have at it.
What are you doing, father, uncle?
Well, go on, whore biscuit.
Well,
I'm his cousin.
There's a lag. She's
Oh,
lagging.
okay.
Alfie, what are you doing when you hear this?
Trying to interject and no, I am not going back with that creature. Pointing to the elf.
Right, you're a drow. She looks over at you and says, "Fuck you, darky." I'm going to hell.
Oh no, let's kill her. I'm all for killing her. Kill her, torture her, maim her. Doesn't have to be in that order.
Well, yeah, you can't have the first one and then do the other two.
Steve's right.
I don't like him, but he's got a point.
Lucius usually has decent plans. I think we can follow him on this one.
I mean, I figured that we'd go meet the slavers, create a plan for the slavers to
We
screw with the
we are the
Sultan.
slavers. They're the D
Or
slavers.
the D-slavers. I figured we'd go talk to the D-slavers, help them create a plan to go fight the actual slavers. And meanwhile, we're helping the slavers actually fight the anti-slavers. Ideally, they all meet in the middle and kill each other and then leave this giant power vacuum where we have two kingdoms that I can rule over.
God, I fucking hate you.
I would love if that's how this campaign ended. Let's do it.
No, you did this to explain your nefarious plan to the Funkle over here.
Oh shit! And the tied up elf that's gonna take us there.
Yes.
Fucked up there.
I mean, you already know where the city is.
I made the cardinal mistake of every bad guy. I started monologuing.
Way to go, Captain Poopy Fist.
I mean, obviously, Mr. Acid Man. We've got two choices here. Either we need to convince him to work with us, or we just got to kill him.
Which ones?
The pointy ones.
Because at this point, I could go either way.
So,
Yeah, you can.
Oh!
So, Labyrinth over here. I have to say, I never got the feeling that your uncle was a big fan of yours. Why are you actually there?
I don't think we worked out that part of the back.
Apparently, I'm supposed to make sure that his investment watched over, whatever that means. Look, I don't want to be here.
So clearly, I think what it is that you desire is to finally live free, to finally be out from under the thumb of your father uncle. So you can help us accomplish this goal if that's what you desire. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I desire a great many things.
That's for you, Noah.
Yeah, no, I did the heart back. Fuck you, Steve.
Oh, I was not paying attention to you whatsoever, actually.
I mean, I'm watching the chat. That's all I'm doing. All my character's good for is beating shit up, vomiting, and telling Lucius, to do his weird kinky things for information.
Excuse me, it's not weird. Okay,
Hey,
this
look,
is socially.
I'm not gonna kink shave you, but it's weird.
So how about it,
I was done with the tying up, but the minute you started doing the anal to throat,
Well, excuse me, but obviously this was a tough nut to crack.
So,
we're going to wash.
While you guys are having this conversation, no one's told me that any of you have moved.
I mean, I'm standing next to the elf.
So the elf suddenly lashes out with her foot and tries to kick you in the dick.
Closer to the.
Wait, kick who in the dick?
Lucius, but still misses.
No, I'm standing in the wagon. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you went
I guess
behind her?
me.
You said that You said I didn't say that I moved. So I've been. This elf is hanging out the ass end of the wagon.
You were doing weird shit to her, and you didn't say you moved from there.
Well, look, behind somebody, you can do an anal cavity search from behind someone.
Check from behind.
And
then she just kicked at Noah and missed.
I'm just gonna punch her just straight across the face.
Okay.
Just a solid left hook.
Roll to hit just to prove that you don't completely whiff. As funny as that would be.
It would be.
Bam.
Okay. And then
I would have
roll.
loved that one.
roll like a D6 plus strength for damage.
6 damage, non-lethal.
So you actually knock her out again.
Oh, bloody hell.
Maybe she'll forget and we can start over.
Oh, it's about time.
I vote he gets poop on him, completely ignoring how Eldred got pissed on in the last episode.
I almost forgot about that.
What's part of her summary of the previous game?
Oh, come on. I can't use this for another 2 hours.
Wait, you're still a hyena. You never switched out. Are you a male or female hyena?
Male because I want a penis.
Well, female hyenas have like large fake penises to assert dominance with.
Wait, do they really? Is this a real thing?
That is actually a real thing.
I am so glad I picked to be a hyena. Are you kidding me? If I had known that, there would have been no question here. No, I am a female hyena, and I'm gonna. What? Please, can I knock someone out with my lady dick?
I mean, there's the two elves that are dead. There's your companions, and then there's the one that's tied up.
Oh,
No,
God.
Listen, I want to piss on the one that's tied up because I am still in a bad mood from what happened 2 nights ago when I got peed on. It is time for karma to pay this shit back.
Oh, my God. He's right. This is a thing.
They just have really big clits.
Yes, that
so
become
weird.
Can we
erect.
just leave it that something happened and not go into details so we don't get kicked off Twitch, please?
Sure. So, anyways, in the amazing world of Dungeons and Dragons, what's going on, guys?
Eldred got her revenge on the universe, and you guys piled back in and started traveling, correct?
Yes.
Dragging this poor elf behind you.
Hell yeah, we're dragging the elf behind us.
And she's like, the way she's tied, I assume, is like it's holding her to the back of the wagon so her feet are dragging the
You know,
sand.
I was thinking more along the lines like on pirate ships, how they'd have the mermaids and their hands are back like that. I was thinking like that, and we're
Yeah.
going forward.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, we can do that too.
I mean, I thought that'd be nice.
So she's like the... Oh, what? I forget the word for that.
Quick, Steve, Google.
Whatever. Someone will figure it out. Fucking called him magic hyena dick.
Gross. Why the fuck did I Google that? Why do I know this thing now?
Now your Facebook ads are going to be distorted.
I need my D&D character to come like a real life and just give me a concussion after reading this. Oh, gross.
Well, don't we? So I know that we had all this excitement in the middle of the night, but I still have not gotten all of my beauty sleep.
Yeah, this was actually the first shift. Did you guys want to continue your cycle here and then go in the morning?
Maybe
you
by
wanna-
the
Well, at night, right? Don't we travel at night?
Yeah, that's right.
So it's daytime right now. It's literally like the middle of the dead heat of the desert summer.
Yeah, so this is like the morning shift, so it's
perhaps our elf friend will be a little more.
do you leave her out in the sun or do you tie her up and put her in one of the tents?
Let's leave her tied up.
Okay,
She can
son.
come into the wagon with me.
Okay.
I'll keep a good eye on her. Don't worry.
So who she has decided to play sloppy seconds after the
That's your
hyena.
eye.
Good eye in her.
All right. So you guys, there are no further distractions, and you guys are able to pack up and move on. After
Now, before we leave, we mount the elf in the front of the wagon as like a trophy.
So you're gonna pull in to this town that is actively hostile to what you're trying to do with one of their raiders tied to the front of your wagon. How exactly are you expecting this to go?
Yeah, let's not do that real quick. I'm just gonna veto that.
We'll just
Sorry, I'm not this. Look, I have a -1 modifier in my intelligence, so sometimes.
obviously the elf has a thing for Leonardo DiCaprio and wanted to act out her favorite scene from Titanic.
Steve.
That's
So
legit.
like interrogating on the way to the town, do we get any other information like how to get in, the layout?
She tells you to go in the front door if you just want to meet the leader.
All right. So I tell Lucius to, have your fun, and once you're done, we're just gonna leave her body. Just gonna leave her there tied up in the middle of the desert.
That's cruel.
Hey, fuck her. She tried to kill me, man.
That's fair.
Oh, I mean, she was very unsuccessful. All of
She's
her
an
attacks missed. But, fuck
Oh
her.
no, she got you once.
Okay. Hits like a bitch.
She's an elf. She can stay there.
Okay. That's rather brutal, and you guys pull into town without the elf, whose body may or may not be found a few days later. One can never tell in the desert.
So what exactly is our plan here?
I have no fucking idea.
I thought my plan was going to be very effective. Okay, we come in, we establish dominance early on. Right.
I'm just gonna knock on the front door. Just
What front door?
I don't know, man. Is there not a front door, or is it just open?
There's a gate that's open to the city.
I'll knock on the
It's a
gate.
smaller city. It's open.
I'll go in the gate. I'm sorry, Dad.
Everyone's just looking really strangely at this dragonborn who's sitting there knocking on this open door, like, "Can I come in, guys?"
Fuck you, Steve.
Oh, great. My cousin sent me with the unintelligent dregs of society.
Like a pleb. So you get into the city just fine. No one's even really looking at you. You do notice there is a much more martial air to the city, though. It is a trading outpost, like Nul-Tharack, but the goods are obviously very different, and this is a much more military-minded society.
All right, so who's the dude we're trying to murk?
Curran.
Got it. Vomited in his mouth.
What's the so we're basically in a market square right now, right?
If you want to be.
Okay.
You can go to the market.
How many?
There's actually 3 markets in this town, but you wouldn't know the difference, so you just go to the first one you find, I assume.
Yeah. How many guards are around the market?
You see at least 12 people in uniform with weapons.
I'm gonna wave one down. I just wave at one. Like, hey, come here.
What do you want?
Does it matter where we set up?
What does your license say?
I'm gonna get Lucius and tell him to bring the license over.
If you don't have a license, you need to go to the trade house and get one. They'll tell you where to set up.
Very well. All right. It's a good enough license for me.
What's up with your mic all of a sudden? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Did you disconnect in the middle of all?
Oh yeah, I did.
So we were hearing you on her microphone.
Oh yeah, because she's upstairs. Good. So you still caught most of it.
Yeah.
The important thing is that I Ron Swanson permitted myself.
God. He's like, look. And he's kind of holding his hand out, rubbing his palm a little bit. It's like, we could maybe make this work.
I'll slap his hand, pull him in close, and say, "How much?"
A couple silver. I'll walk away.
I'm just drop a gold in the hand because I don't want to have to go do math in the compendium.
His eyes widen for a moment, and he snatches his hand away, and he's like, "Thank you kindly." And wherever we're right here is fine. Yeah, that works good. And starts to walk away. A spring in his step. Give me a perception check, Noah. And Lucius, you would have gotten a decent look at him too.
Of course I would.
Yeah, you're trying to see if he was hot or not.
Oh yeah.
So you did notice there was, as you've been looking at guards, a lot of the ones you've seen have had a badge with a line, like a golden line on a red background. This guard had two, like captain's bars. It looks like the difference between the lieutenant and the captain. But that's not the significance here necessarily. But you get the impression that this person is a commander of some sort. As he's walking away, you see you see him beckon, and three other guards start moving with him, and you hear him say something loudly about how someone bought drinks for the evening.
Was he hot?
Not really, no.
Okay.
But he's fuckable, but not dateable.
I mean, I have this giant city. I shouldn't tie myself down so soon.
I don't see you tie yourself down anytime.
No,
So
I'm gonna let Father Uncle over here do that first.
Nul-Tharack is about 100,000 people. What did I name this again? Nin-Korath is about 15. So it's
15 people?
1,000. Fuck you. I hope I need to take a turn with you.
There's 15. That means I can sleep with everyone.
Maybe even in a single day.
Yeah.
Pop a stamina potion. Easy.
I'm in there.
So I'm gonna gather the gang.
I don't know why, but for whatever reason, you saying something about popping a stamina potion made me start thinking about like Link and Zelda doing it in Breath of the Wild, and he's sitting there like trying to lick a stamina toad to get his key back.
What in the fucked up world of hentai is this?
Yes.
And y'all were judging me. Okay. Y'all were judging me.
Hey, at least that's like you could
judge the
watch
kids for
that.
what they watch, and you're showing up with that shit.
Okay, but the kids are watching Attack on Titan. That's stupid. Fucking worst anime ever.
What?
No, there's definitely worse
What?
anime.
There are worse, but like that's the worst popular one right now.
Come here.
So,
So
well,
I'm gonna gather the troops.
I'll say I got us this merchant section, this merchant post for why? What are we
And
doing?
there is actually like a cruddy overhang and like a shelf, like table kind of thing for that's just there. Like they expect you to come with your own stuff, but if you don't, there is like a place for you to set up, and everyone will laugh at you for using it.
I guess we have some wagon. We have the wagon, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Your rather shitty looking wagon that has blood and dragon acid stains
I
all
don't know
over.
it's dragon acid, okay? But they can definitely figure it out. Not hard.
All this needs is a little bit of marketing.
All right. So I'm talking to everybody.
Silk is the new hot thing in the East. All the people are wearing it.
Oh, there's something. There's another new hot thing in town right now.
So yeah, just keep that attitude going. That's
So
definitely.
are you just gonna lay on the table covered very scantily in silk and try to tell yourself?
It's gonna be like American Beauty. I'm gonna kind of sit there and just lay it out just like that.
You know, I never
Hey,
thought I
paint me
wanted
like
to
one
watch
of your
someone
French girls.
like act out their D&D stuff, but that was pretty great. No homo.
I got
She's
you,
over
bro.
here LARPing.
So, well, I guess while Lucius goes through and sets up the caravan and basically gets naked, I'm just gonna go to the tavern and
Okay, the tavern. There's at least three.
I was gonna specify. Like follow the guard captain that.
So you want to go more to the taverns where the military people are?
Yeah.
You'll be able to. He's already gone, but you by watching where the troops are going and even asking them if you want, you're able to find it fairly easily. There's obviously more than one tavern, but there's like a row, and it seems to be a lot of soldiers. But there's also some sailors because on the south end of this town is actually a river. That there is some like river traffic that trading that goes on.
Okay.
You're talking, but you're disconnected again.
Oh,
God damn.
sailors.
Damn it, yeah. Send me the sailors. They're half gay as it is already.
I'll send a few over, I suppose.
These are river sailors, though. It's a different culture.
So like
That-
75% gay.
Save some of those for me.
Miss Father Uncle, do you want to get in on this as well? Perhaps offer a group discount. So, all right. So just while he's
Up, dear.
okay. So if you're not interested, that's all good. So basically, I'm going to set up the wagon as my little whorehouse, and I'm going to hang out and seduce people that are coming by that want a round with, definitely not the devil himself.
Give me a persuasion.
Are you sure you want that?
It's the closest thing to marketing.
Give me a natural.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, you're out of this adventure for at least the next 12 hours because you are very busy and not going anywhere anytime.
Yes.
STD check. STD check. STD check.
That's Constitution, right?
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm
God.
dying.
Yeah. Yes. I'm the best fuckboy alive.
You say that you're cheating with these stupid rolls because they're legitimate.
It's not me. It's your system. You picked the platform, okay?
The platform just wants me to fuck everybody.
All right. So while he's literally fucking around, yeah, I'll go to the tavern, the
Okay.
military / sailor tavern.
Okay, so you go into one that has a few more of the sailors in it. They're everyone like typically when you would go into a bar where there's sailors and like soldiers. Elfie dropped. She's hopefully coming back in. You'll have a problem with there being friction between the two groups, but that doesn't really seem to be happening here. At least not on the face of it. What do you do?
How much gold did we have? Like, did the dude give us?
He gave you a purse that would let you, like, you have about 15 gold and then some denominations of silver and copper.
Okay. Each or total?
Each.
Each. Cool. So I'll sit down near some sailors, kind of like at the bar top. Grab a drink and talk to one of them and just say, "So, what's there to do around town?"
Are you trying to find work or like what are you trying to do right now? Like he's rather drunk.
Oh, just something to pass time.
The raiding parties are hiring people to send out and break up slave caravans. They pay pretty well.
I think I'll start there.
Oh, tell them the old Stevie boy sent you. They'll take good care of you. Another.
Yeah, I'll go join a raiding party.
You want to go on a raid?
Yeah, I want to go on a raid. That sounds fun.
So it's actually not that difficult to find. Like there's kind of like barracks where there's even signs for sign up to raid caravans. Like if they're brazen about what they're doing, this is basically a war to them.
Okay.
So it's not hard to find, and it's not hard to talk to a recruiter about wanting to join up. Within about 5 minutes of being there, you're sitting in kind of a comfortable little cubicle with a nice cold fruity drink and a young female elf, like a full-blooded elf, is sitting across from you, asking for your name and what you do.
My name is Zorel, and I just provide muscle.
Okay, well, we certainly need plenty of muscle. Do you have any unique skills that might be useful in a raiding party?
I can spit acid from my mouth.
That is a very unique skill. Do you have combat experience? You look like you do, but I don't want to assume.
I could probably take your best fighter, and then some.
That I love confidence. So we have a group that's going to be going out tonight. There is a caravan that's supposed to travel to Nul-Tharack, Nul-Tharack, and we'll be going to intercept it. If you would like to sign on to that mission, it would be a nice chance to recover some good booty and make quite a bit of money. The pay is 1 gold for every slaver or caravan guard that you kill, and a equal share of whatever cargo you bring back that isn't people. So any other trade goods other than people.
Very well. When do they leave?
They will be leaving at 7 bells in the evening. So there's 3 more morning bells, and then the evening bells will start. So you have 10 bells.
Very well. All right, I will get up and get join the party.
Your party or the party of people who are from...
My party,
Okay.
not the elves.
Okay, you go back to your party. Clearly, give me, Eric, Constitution save at disadvantage.
Constitution at disadvantage.
Yeah, get it.
Oh, geez.
You are very tired, and you will be starting anything tonight. If you do anything tonight, you will take a point of exhaustion.
Well, but how many clients did I have come through?
Half the town.
Give me another Constitution save.
See, I was going at it pretty well for a while.
You had a good 12 or 13, so you made you actually made, we'll say, 25 gold.
Yeah, so now I got 40 gold.
Or
Damn right.
All right.
So basically now at this point I'm just giving like
Or that
lazy.
doesn't share.
I'm giving lazy handies at this point, right? Instead of the pleasure palace, it's the hole in the sheet.
Yeah. There were even some people who saw the holes in the wagon and went outside and stuck their appendages through because the
glory hole.
their fetish.
Well, where was Father Uncle? Are you gonna help? I'm surrounded by penis and I'm not getting an assist here. What the hell have you been doing, woman?
Ignoring you. I'm off doing my own thing. You had half the town.
All right, so
I'm gonna find Labyrinth.
I'm gonna put you two on the
the more
back burner for a minute.
feminine of the customers.
I'm gonna
Eldred,
go here real quick.
what have you been doing this whole time?
I'll go to one of the taverns, but I want the quiet one. Whichever one on the street is pretty not loud.
Yeah, there's some that have kind of a quieter, older clientele.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
All right, so you're going to the Boomer Bar.
The Boomer Bar, exactly.
And
Yep.
are you trying to do anything there? You picking up boomers or what's going on?
No, I'm gonna sit down and have a conversation with whoever happens to be sitting next to me.
Okay. You find a really not old, but a lot of miles are on this frame. It's a halfling. She
Okay.
has scars on her face and her hands. It looks like the scars go up her arms, but she's wearing long sleeves, so you can't see. And she shakes a little when she grabs anything or tries to hold it.
All right, so I'm gonna ask her if is she obviously elvish?
No, she's a halfling.
Oh, halfling. That's right. You said that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask her if she's from around here. Like, how long has she been in town?
Oh, I was rescued about 2 years ago. I've been doing odd jobs around town to make ends meet since then.
So you used to be a slave and they freed you?
Yes.
Where did you come from? What direction? Where were you living before you were?
The western boroughs of the Karathi River. which you would know is about 4 or 5 days west of where you're at now.
Okay. So you've been living in the town since then?
Yes, I didn't want to go back. It didn't seem it just seems safer here.
So what kind of odd jobs are there, like things you can do around here to make money that isn't uh kicking the crap out of people and raiding towns and raiding wagons?
uh, there's a lot of dyes and cloth that come through, and so there's merchants here who will buy it from the raiders, and a lot of times they need people to come work the dye vats and dye the cloth and or clean the cloth if it's coming in dirty. So there's never any shortage of work. It's just how hard do I want to work that day? It's a nice life actually, especially after everything.
Oh, after everything. So um I see that it looks to me like you've lived through some tough times there.
Yes, my master was uh, an important man in Nul-Tharack, and he had a uh, d- he liked to carve things.
Carve things?
Yes,
Oh,
fatness.
I see. Um, so your master was from Nul-Tharack?
Yes, I believe he was one of the
Lay down.
um, guild masters for the traders in Nul-Tharack, but I was never privy to enough information to be able to say for sure who he was.
But that's not where you were captured and set free, though.
No, he was traveling to some estate in the southeast, and they attacked his caravan, and they weren't very successful. They only got one wagon, but it was the one I was in, so I was very lucky.
Oh, okay. So I know we're in the middle of the desert, but
So
there,
above table, this is a very the reason that that this town is so important is there's a path that a large underground river follows, and it flows through Nul-Tharack and also Ninkorith, and there's other places it goes. And this town has some really good well pumps that make it so that it's actually like there's pools here. So it's a very lush area by comparison. It's
okay.
kind of a huge oasis, I guess.
So I was going to ask, like, I know we're in the middle of the desert, but is there anywhere around here where there's like gardens or trees? Like,
So
I'm missing my trees.
there is the public gardens, which are they're kind of a hanging garden, but not like the hanging like they're not that big. But it is kind of the same concept where you can go through and walk through these buildings, this like large kind of exterior building where they've been growing trees and spices and things.
Okay. So I'm going to thank her and say, like, thank you, maybe I'll see you around, but I'm going to go to the gardens because I need some greenery in
Well,
my
that's
life.
lovely. You have a good time, dearie. And she goes back to, she was eating like a roast lamb. You're actually surprised the food prices here are rather low compared to other cities, and it seems like supplies are actually rather plentiful here, and you weren't necessarily expecting that considering it's the smaller player in a trade war. So Labyrinth, that leaves you during Lucius's fucking and all of the other things. What were you doing?
Finding pretty girls.
That's gay.
Give me a
I'm kidding.
give me a perception check, and then if you're gonna try to pick one up, you need a persuasion.
Oh, jeez. I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So, perception and persuasion.
Yes.
Oh, perception.
You're struggling to find the prettiest girls, but there's some fuckable ones. It does lower the bar
That
for
works.
persuasion, at least. Go ahead and roll your persuasion.
That's perception.
Lagging.
Persuasion.
I thought I hit persuasion.
I promise I will fix her lag between now and the next one. The last couple times we've had her on, this hasn't happened, but
Good.
yeah, sorry guys.
Hey, last time we had her on, I wasn't on either. Maybe I'm the issue.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because that was when we did the tarot card reading or whatever
Come on.
the hell you weirdos did.
It wasn't weird, by the way.
I did a tarot card reading with.
Okay, so you managed to convince
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
a 5 to shack up with you. Like you were not on your best game today.
Well, most
is-
of them were hopping in the back of a certain cart with somebody else.
Yeah.
Clearly, they
Should have
thought
come and help.
clearly they thought he was cuter, and you're maybe it's just this environment doesn't like big old biddies, you know.
If you don't like tickle bitties, there's something wrong with you. Hey, just saying. Am I right? Yes, I am.
Or maybe it's because of the brow and
No, they prefer diggle tickies.
Like the chicks in town just aren't gay.
apparently.
Yeah. Maybe they're just
Apparently.
not really into a ton of sexy times because a lot of the people here are former slaves that were probably terribly abused, you know? Yeah, I'm with John. Like them big booties. That's specifically why I married Elfie, because she's got that.
I'm not standing up and turning around.
Well, no,
Do
because
it.
you're wearing pajamas, so I don't think it would probably be all that useful anyway.
Hey, business up here, comfort down below.
Are you saying that pajamas?
I'm always open for business, if you know what I'm saying, ladies.
See, come on, fuckboy. Whatever happened to your girlfriend that you claimed you had?
Hey, it's all right. I'll probably get yelled at here in a minute.
Yeah, you know, your girlfriend's your dog. You know it.
All right, so this seems like a great place
Puppy.
to pause. We will.
No, wait. I wanted to do something, Steve.
Oh, what?
I was actually gonna ask Labyrinth. Wait, Elfie, what are you playing? Like a drow? What?
Sorcerer.
Could a sorcerer do like a magical message that could get somewhere pretty quick? Steve?
Well, What kind of distance are we talking?
I mean, just from here to Niagara Falls or whatever the fuck the place is called.
No, you're not going to have that kind of range
Not
on
a little duck.
any low-level sorceress, but I don't think. How's this? How about we will look that up between now and the next adventure?
No.
Fine.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for hanging
Yeah.
out with us.
I will have the book the next adventure.
We will have the latency issues fixed, and thank you, everyone. This was really successful. We were at like 12 to 14 on Twitch for a while, so thank you so much. Please follow us. We're trying to get to affiliate, and we promise to bring you the tickle bitties every adventure, and the other
And Poopy Fist.
and the fuckery
pupper.
and chicanery that
And
also
the
comes
pupper.
along with our team. So yeah, and we will get figurine. I will pick out figurine for the characters.
Peppers.
Being lazy. So yeah, thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night for the podcast and next Monday for
Thank you,
more
Drizzle.
Dragons.